What's up, duelists? We are back with the series on playing random decks in the KC Cup. This time we have a fun one. You guys know I like to troll every once in a while, and we're going to play Kaijus. I think the knock on a lot of the decks that I'm playing here is more that they're just not consistent, rather than, like, that's part of why they're not good. It's not because they can't be dangerous. It's more of because you're not going to be able to level up because, you know, you're not going to have enough opportunity to get the right cards and the right combination and so on and so forth. But the first thing you see is we're playing against Astro Phoenix, which Destiny Heroes deck is tier 1 right now. So, I'm showing this because I won the duel, and we'll show why in a moment. I'll go a little slower here than usual because some of these cards might not be familiar with. Amazon Swordswoman is like one of the ultimate troll cards. Any battle damage you would take, your opponent takes instead, so you find ways to really take advantage. We got a Kaiju in our hand. Kite Roid to save our backside from a little bit of damage. And Owner of Steel, which is an awesome card with the Kaiju deck because you return control of all monsters in the field to their original owner, meaning when I summon a Kaiju to my opponent's side of the field, I take it back. And he's going to go through the typical Destiny Hero stuff here and end up at Dystopia. Pretty good position for him. Knock my life points a little bit, Destiny effect, so he can destroy something on my turn. So he has the two face downs there. A lot for me to deal with. We draw Waterfront. Waterfront is a great card that really can keep this deck going, where once you get 3 counters on it, I'll click onto it here. Once per turn, you can add a Kaiju monster from your deck to your hand, so you can kind of keep flowing at the Kaijus and just get rid of all their monsters. Really, really nice to have there. So, I bring out Dogorin, his side of the field. Owner's Seal, I'll take it back, and we're already up to 2 counters there. Bring out the Swordswoman, and the back row cards don't stop me there, so that is a good sign. Now, he does have a 3rd face down there, and draw another Dorgan, but what I want to do is use the effect here for Waterfront, draw into Radiant, so I can just Kaiju this, and I can attack with an Amazon Swordswoman. As long as the back row cards don't hurt me there, I win on the spot, so Swordswoman would be destroyed, but he would take 1300 damage, more than he has. So, you gotta remember with Kaiju, any deck your opponent is playing is often only as good as the monsters they can get in the field, and when you can just continually kick those monsters off the field, it can put them in a really bad spot. So, it wasn't the longest duel, but, we took out a tier 1 deck with basically a troll deck here. So I'll show the deck that I played. The deck is very flexible. If you don't have these cards, you want to play it a different way, this is not a deck that you have to be locked into. 2 of these Kaijus, I'm not going to pronounce all of them. 2 Thunder Kings, 1 Radiant. You can set this up differently if you want. Again, depends kind of the balance you're looking for. Amazon Swordswoman. Obviously, if you attack a Kaiju on your opponent's side of the field, it goes from 1500 here to 3300. Your opponent's going to lose 1800 damage, or take 1800 damage in the spot. Really big deal. 2 Kite Roids just to save our backside. Mist Body is an incredible combination with Amazon Swordswoman. I can probably put a deck together just around that. So like I said, if I attack into a Thunder King, with Amazon Swordswoman, my opponent loses 1800, but if I have Mist Body equipped to it, it doesn't get destroyed either, and I can do the same thing next turn. Really, really powerful. Waterfront I mentioned during the duel, but we're going to get up to 3 counters, and then every turn I can draw Kaiju. Or you can remove 3 counters for it and destroy... Hold on, what is this? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused here. But yeah, you can keep flowing through using the effect there. 3 Owner Seals, as I mentioned, you can just take back Kaiju from your opponent's side of the field. You just have to play it carefully because you can only have 1 Kaiju on your side of the field at any given time. And given there's kind of a little bit of a theme of trying to get through life points and using Amazon Swordswoman and that type of stuff, Magic Cylinder and Ring of Destruction in there. And then for obvious reasons, we have Mirror Force, Floodgate Trap Hole, and I like Wall of Destruction Disruption in here. Not most fantastic card, but figured it would be interesting to put in here. So this is how I was playing it. Try the deck out. You're not going to be leveling up to King of Games with it, but definitely fun to troll your opponent with.